Hi, my name is Mr. Bomboni, and you are here for the caretaker position. Okay, so we saw your application online, and our team absolutely loved it. So we will be working with you moving forward. Yes. Alrighty. So we just want to make something very clear with you. You're going to be watching a octogenarian, which is someone who is 80 plus. So they are quite in the older age. Yes. So we have a specific job for you, and that job would require you to stay over at her house for 5 hours a day. So you have to come here all 7 days of the week while you have this job position. And so that gives you plenty of time to do what you have to do, live your life while you're in the rest of the waking hours. So I think you can do, even though it's 7 days a week, 5 hours a day. It's sort of like a between a part-time and a full-time job. So is it something that you are willing to cooperate with us on? Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Alright, well, unlike other companies, we will jump right into the pay. No questions asked. We're just excited to have you on board. Welcome, welcome. You are already hired, yes. No, this isn't a second interview. You're pretty much hired. You just got to hear me explain a few things. So, this lady's name is Margaret. Okay, Marge. She likes being called Marge, like The Simpsons, yeah. She's a huge fan of The Simpsons. So, at 8 o'clock every morning, you will be here to first turn on her cartoons. To put it nicely, she has a brain disorder where she still believes she's 13. So we just ask that you play along, and she has no sense of time. She has minor amnesia and minor amounts of dementia. So she has a lack of an ability per se to distinguish space and time, where she is, what time it is, where she is, how she got there. So you are just asked to assist her during the process. She has another caretaker to watch her after you are gone. So you're going to be from 8 to 12, and then from 12 to 5 someone else takes care of her. She goes to bed pretty early and then wakes up pretty late, so she does spend quite a lot of time asleep. So you're only going to see her for pretty much half the day / time that she's awake. Yes. Oh, you can probably hear her snoring. Yeah. We did ask you to come pretty early. Yes. So, thank you for that. And we just ask that you're prompt, since you're going to be here every day, keep track of when daylight savings time is, put your alarm clock, do all that stuff, get here early. Alright. She does not like strong odors. Like, if you haven't showered in a couple days, or cologne, perfume, even some deodorants. She's very, very sensitive. Essential oils. If you've been cooking and you haven't changed your clothes, so we ask that you come in with plain nothing. Just you. Okay? Alrighty. And then when you put on the cartoon, there is channel 102. And you're going to tune to channel 102. That is turn the volume up to 26 so she can hear. She also has a hearing aid that you will put on in her ear. Every morning she may ask who you are because it is the first time you are coming into our door. And you tell her that you are her new caretaker. And if she doesn't believe you, you give us a call. We'll have her old caretaker come, prove that you're the new caretaker. And that is that. And we'll deal with whatever issue comes up there. Okay? If ever. So, 26 volume. She's very particular. She doesn't like any louder, any quieter. And that's the perfect amount she can hear. You turn her hearing aid up to 4. Okay? And then that should be good. She's a very nice, sweet lady. Very kind, very loving, very gentle natured. But she does have her temper tantrums when her tater tots are too hot and too crispy. That's the only downside. And for some reason, when the remote control is not disinfected, so you might want to disinfect it like twice a day because she likes to just eat cheese puffs on the couch. Not the healthiest option, but we don't want a temper tantrum, so we go along with it. And so that controller can get sticky, and if it gets too cheesy and puffy, she'll blow her lid off. So it's actually pretty funny when she does, because you know how older people are when they have a tantrum. It's just hilarious, but we don't have to tell her that. Yeah, she's not the bad part of all of this stuff that she's going through, thankfully. So she's hilarious. She'll crack a few jokes, and she'll remember like every line from The Simpsons in every episode and season, and it's really fun. Okay. She even loves reruns, yeah, so she won't mind. Alright, so, let's go over a couple more things before I start showing you some stuff here for you to take care of, okay? So once you leave at 12 p.m., make sure all the dishes are clean on the racks, so the second shift lady, who comes in will not have to be responsible for that, okay? Alright, we don't want to burden anyone. Put them all in the dishwasher if you don't want to wash them by hand. Make sure you turn it on, okay? And make sure there's dishes left for Erica, who's the second shift lady person, okay? Alright. You'll probably cross paths with her because you leave and then immediately she comes. So, like, she cannot be left alone unless she's pretty much asleep. And when she's asleep, she takes her meds and she's good. She's passed out until she's woken up in the morning. Okay. Yes. Oh, no coffee. The good question. No coffee for Marge. For Marge. Okay. Sorry, I was gonna say Bertha. That was our next person that was supposed to come through, but they didn't make it to the interview process today, so I guess they're not getting hired. They don't really want the job, I suppose. Alrighty, so what else do we have here? So make sure her alarm is set to, okay, to where she has to take her meds. Okay, one is at 11 a.m. and one is at 2 p.m. Okay, both times she has to take. Okay. Alright. Oh, you could put it on your phone, but what if it doesn't work, right? We just want to be safe that... And she needs a routine, so she needs to get used to that. And yes, no family, no friends. She's pretty much all alone. Yeah, she did have a friend, but last year she passed. Yeah, so it's been kind of difficult on her, but in a sense, thankfully, she forgot that it even happened. So just don't bring it up. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to make it worse on her. Okay. She remembers her daughter briefly, but then she forgets again, so it's not worth bringing up. Just, yeah, you're basically her caretaker. She knows. She'll know. Okay. Alrighty. So if something were to happen, here is the ER number. You do not call 911. You call this number instead. I'll write it down on here and I'll give it to you after we're done. And there is a specific hotline for her private nurse. So that is this number, extension 456. Okay. All right. And that's that. So any other questions? You know our line. It's already in your contacts. Make sure that she has plenty of this wrapping paper. For some reason, she's a huge fan of Christmas wrapping paper. Has something to do with a past memory that is stuck in her mind and keeps replaying over and over. So she still thinks it's the same day when she's 13, near Christmas. So I don't know what happened then, but regardless, this is what brings her joy. So, yes. So we have, this deer wrapping paper. And I kid you not, all she does is rip it. Like, sometimes she'll spend 2 hours at the table just ripping and ripping and ripping. So, if you don't mind the noise, there you go. But she has to rip this for at least 10 minutes a day. But she'll have her moments where she'll just rip and rip and rip, and we don't know why, but if you try to take it away from her, she will rip you up. Alright. Lesson learned with someone by the name of Samuel. Yeah, she ripped up his whole shirt, and he went home crying and never came back to the job. He was only 26. So, yeah. If you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Well, here's some extra paper. This is not for ripping. This is for packaging. So to distract her after she's been ripping for a good 10 minutes, you hand her this paper. And then this postage box. We keep reusing the same one because she'll start packing it and writing a letter to her best friend, and then she'll kind of fall asleep. Same time every day. So, like clockwork, you just take the paper back out of the box, fold it back up like it's something new. So, she likes sending letters out to people. Yeah. Which she never does. So, here is a cough drop of Ricola. Sometimes she gets a little bit of a soreness. If she says, I'm sore, that means give me a Ricola or else I will spit in your coffee. Yeah. Okay, I know I said she's sweet, but she can have her moments. So promptly hand her a Ricola or else. When she writes her fake letters, God bless her heart, make sure that you give her 2 pencils, one on the left side of her. I told you she's particular. One on the right side of her, okay? Make sure they are sharp at all times, okay? Okay, it has to be 2 pencils, one on each side, sharpened. Or she will probably try to throw one at you like a dart. So, yes, she loves her pencils. When she says, sugar low, she'll literally just shout, sugar low, sugar low. You hand her raisins, okay? So, this will make her very, very happy, and she cannot choke on them. Okay. If you notice she has a scratch, she just can't seem to itch, then you take care of it with this. Okay, you turn this, put the powder there, and apply with clean hands to the affected area. Okay, or if it's like an area you can't really touch, then you just spray it on there. Okay, she can't really move much and do that herself, so you just reassure her you're trying to help her with the itch, and this will make it go away. It works every single time. There's still plenty here, but we can order more for you if you run low. And she also needs playtime to keep her mind functioning, because although it is deteriorating over time, it can be faster if she is not having an active mind. It's not enough to just rip paper. She has to work her way of logical thinking, so you can sit and play and socialize with her, like just play dominoes, or just have her play with the pieces. Some days, most days, she's in a more playful mood than others. But here we go. There's a set of 28 simple dominoes, okay? And these are light enough, so if she were to try to chuck them at a window because she's trying to escape the matrix, it won't break. And we made the windows double panel hurricane proof so that she could not break them because she tried to escape last time. And yeah, that didn't go very well. Oh, that was also with Samuel. Yeah, he left for many reasons, but I think the final straw when she ripped his favorite shirt, that just tore him to bits. He couldn't even process it. I hope he's okay, but he never called us back. He's just vanished. So probably got fed up with our company. Well, we have to be honest with you. What to expect? You sign up for this. Oh, the pay. Well, $24 an hour. How does that sound? Yeah. People are not as enthusiastic until I mention the pay. Then they're like, oh, count me in. Well, there is this photo album. And quite honestly, this is just Google stock image of random people. We do that so that she doesn't recall or remember her past, because every time she does, she will just riot and lash out, and it's very hard to control her. So I know it sounds sad and depressing, but she just needs some pictures to look at. So you give her this, and yeah, she'll just look at people, and if she asks you who this is, you just say, oh, you know, that was your high school friend and stuff like that. So there you go. There's random like stock image of like graduation and like just a high school she never went to. We try to get her records and give her like legitimate stuff, but I don't know where she's from. She has no record. It's like she was just dropped to earth with no past. So who knows? But yes, she loves to flip through photo albums. And sometimes you can honestly just give it to her every other day and just say like, oh, this is my photo album. And she won't even remember. She just looked at it yesterday. So and just, you know, just pretend like those are your friends or something. Because it just, you know, God bless her again. But she won't remember the next day. So you could just keep repeating the same storyline. It just keeps her occupied and her mind active. Yeah. She needs to know there's other people out there besides just her. She's not alone, and she's not out of touch with reality like she sometimes thinks she is. She's actually more in touch than she realizes. Yeah. If she's in pain or discomfort, one of these will do the trick. Okay? Just OTC. And this is for allergies. Okay? So you go to the pharmacy if you have any questions, or call us again just to confirm. This is for runny nose, itchy throat, watery eyes, and sneezing. Okay? If she has bumped into something, scratch, pain, bruise, there's Neosporin. Apply gently to the area. Clean your hands with a hand cleansing wipe. And put a band-aid. Okay, since she's a particular age that is more prone to infection, so you want to make sure that you are not the cause of something more severe. And if you notice any swelling in her arms, veins, legs, immediately call that ER number, okay? Because that could be something more severe. If ever she complains of chest pain or difficulty breathing, swallowing, yes. So, in terms of her meal, there are prepackaged plastics with her meal every morning and every afternoon. So you feed her breakfast and lunch. Erica does the dinner and dessert portion. You have the easy part, okay? She's particular with the dessert. So, with that said, no complaints there. Just 9 o'clock breakfast and 11:30 before you go. She will have lunch, okay? Alright. So, that is that. You just pop it in the microwave or the oven, depending on what the directions say for that day. Erica does the work to prepare those meal kits for you the next day, so you don't necessarily have to worry. Your part is to prepare the dinner part for her, so she has it ready. Okay. Alright. So do you have any other questions? No. Yeah, you don't always have to be around her and like watching her like a hawk. Just make sure she doesn't lock herself in a room and start trying to smash a window open because she wants to escape the Matrix. Yeah, that is maybe happens 10 times a year. Yeah. It only ever became a real big issue, like maybe 2 times a year or so. Hey, that's pretty good. There's people like 30 times a year. I'm just saying, so you have it easy, alright? Alright, we don't pay those people more either. Alrighty, well, enjoy your job. Thank you for fulfilling this service and filling the spot up. And hope we get to keep you around and she doesn't frighten you away, but you shouldn't be. You seem tough. Alright. Yep, you can talk to her just like you do a grandmother. Any other person. Yeah. Totally fine. Normal conversations. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah. Well, expect you to be here tomorrow at 8, so there you go. Nope, no uniform. Just your own uniform. Okay. Alright, we'll pay you every